Now, today we're back at the gym and we're going to be looking at 3 compound movements. You're going to be looking at the squat, you're going to be looking at the bench press, and you're going to be looking at the deadlift, okay? These are your 3 biggest movements in the gym that's going to be the most bang for your buck. And we do these as well, not because you want to increase your metabolic rate, but also you want to cause that hormonal change in your body to create more testosterone, to create more growth hormone as well, okay? The more testosterone growth hormone you have, the more fat you're going to be burning. So remember guys, it's not about how much you're dieting, okay? It's not about how little you can eat, but it's the fact that you're gonna lose so much weight over the next 21 days, it's how do we keep that off? And how we keep it off is by increasing our metabolic rate through training these compound movements, all right? So I'm gonna take you through and I'm gonna show you the first exercise. The first exercise, come on over with me, is the squat, okay? So obviously you're gonna be at a squat rack doing this. You wanna be putting the bar onto your upper traps, okay guys? So it shouldn't be hitting the vertebra. If it hits the vertebra, what I'm gonna get you to do is just shrug up, okay? If you shrug up, you get the upper traps. It's a nice movement. From there, all I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna have a look at my feet position, okay? I'm gonna stand about shoulder width apart, toes slightly out, okay? And the way I'm gonna be doing this is, guys, I'm gonna turn to the side now and just drive back through my hips, then bend through my knees. I get to about 90 degrees, I'm nice and comfortable, okay? What you might want to start out first is you might just want to drive back through the hips and play around with this motion, okay? Just getting nice and comfortable, keeping the knees out, okay? We're going to change up the angle so you can have a look here. So, see how my knees are staying out the whole way, okay? What I want you to do is practice that movement pattern. You might want to practice it without a bar, but ideally you want to go back down to parallel. Pause, drive. Down slow, pause, drive, all right? So you got 10 of those reps to practice for me, okay? We're gonna hit 4 sets. The next exercise is a nice bench press. So come on over here as well. Now we look at doing this movement, okay guys? Usually guys do the bench press and they do it completely wrong. They get a lot of pain in their shoulder joint. You wanna be hitting that chest, okay? Which means your base of support, you should be nice and comfortable through the feet, coming down, getting a nice arch through that mid-thoracic spine. Okay, bringing the bar down, getting a nice stretch at the bottom, pushing your chest out into the bar. I don't want to see guys, a lot of guys just tend to just collapse down into it and they fold. I want your chest up nice and high there, okay? You should be able to feel a nice stretch through the pectoral muscles, okay guys? If you're not feeling the stretch through it, you're probably doing it wrong. The other thing is you want to maintain a nice arch into that movement, pull and squeeze your shoulder blades back, pause at the bottom. If you can't feel your chest, it's not working, okay? So many guys can't feel their chest in this movement. They're actually not working their inner chest fibers, they're actually working a lot of their outer chest and anterior deltoids, which means they get a bit of a concave chest. They don't get those inner chest fibers to be stimulated and you're not gonna grow. Now the third exercise, deadlift, okay? This is the hardest exercise to teach. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it down into a couple of movements here. Just gonna hold my chest up nice and high. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see first, all right guys? I'm gonna make a nice triangle. Okay, that's where I wanna be. Now you notice that I don't sit down like this. A lot of guys tend to sit down when they first do it. I'm driving back with my hips. I'm pausing there, and then I'll stand back up and squeeze the glutes. Drive back through the hips, create that triangle, squeeze back up. When you get better and better, you can go a little bit deeper. Still with that triangle, chest over the bar, up, squeeze, back down, and back up. So guys, those are the 3 exercises, okay? Making sure that you're really feeling the right muscles work. With the squat, make sure that your feet shoulder width apart, driving back through the hips. Same thing with the deadlift. You're up nice and tall, hips back, pause, squeeze, all right? Do those 3 movements and we'll give you the repetition range and the sets down the bottom. If it's too easy, increase the weight. You want to be hitting about 10 reps of each, all right guys? Welcome to the first day at the gym. This is where you're going to build your metabolism. This is where you're going to change your engine from being a nice Suzuki Little Swift to a nice V8 engine when you're burning more fuel, all right? This is going to keep your weight off. So it's all good to drop the carbs and diet, but if you're not doing this, you're not keeping the weight off. Go and practice those 3 movement techniques. If you need any help, post down below and we'll send you a link. All right guys, I'm out.